And joining me now to talk about all the different ways that we can enjoy our Western and agricultural roots is Lori Coates with the Agritourism program here in the state of Oklahoma. My first question to you, Lori, is why do this?
Well, people do this for a variety of reasons, Rob. A lot of people just enjoy having tourists come onto their farms. They like being hospitable and having people come to their ranches and homes, and it's just a diversification of income. A lot of them are already operating a farm or ranch operation, and this is a way that they can diversify their income without having to increase their acreage. They can take a very small piece of what they already own and convert it into blackberry crop or a garden that might take them to a farmer's market or an old house, maybe of some relatives that have passed away, convert it into a hunting lodge. And it's just a way for them to have another revenue stream without really having to invest too much into initially starting that business. It's also a way to bring another generation back to the family farm operation. So it allows them to bring a son or daughter or a grandson or daughter that wanted to be a part of the family dairy or cow-calf operation or commodities growing that wouldn't have a way to do that and sustain an income without doing a non-traditional type of operation on their farm.
Now, I didn't get to go on this last rolling bus tour. Lisa did, and we got to visit with you there. And I'm really impressed, because I've been on some of the past ones, how everyone just kind of works together, because it's usually a bus full of people that own agritourism destinations.
Yes, they are a community. And when they get together, even though one may own a winery and one has a country stay and one has a U-pick operation of berries or a birding operation, the common ground that they hold is that they all are entrepreneurs, they're small business owners, and they all have an agricultural base. So they have a lot of issues that they face together, whether it's liability insurance or hospitality issues, business plans, how to work things out, how to be creative at niche marketing to certain small groups. And so they always have a lot to talk about.
Does the economy of scale, as we're seeing more of these destinations just continue to increase, does that help everyone?
It definitely helps everyone. And a lot of people don't exactly understand that the concept of the competition within small business. And I always like to tell our business owners, you know, people don't go to Eureka Springs because there's 2 antique stores there. They go there because there's hundreds of antique stores there. Eureka Springs has become a destination because they offer a lot of a certain thing. So sometimes in small business, when we're working with landowners, they may fear that someone else is going to put in an agritourism business that's near them or within close proximity, when in fact if they would understand that the competition is healthy, and when they're able to work together and loop things together and create a destination, it's actually going to draw more people to their corner of the world. People want to come out and spend a day, let's say stay the evening at a country stay, get up, go to a small museum, maybe enjoy the local fare of a community, some favorite cinnamon rolls or something in the community, and then they also, you know, want to go do a wine tasting that evening or do something where if they partner and work together. And when we first started agritourism in the state of Oklahoma, everyone was kind of individualistic. Now they're beginning to see the strength in the community. They're able to provide a better experience by partnering with other people who are doing similar things to them. And the end result is a product to the consumer that's very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. If someone sees this, what type of help is out there for someone to start this type of business?
Well, they can call the Oklahoma Department of Agriculture, and we have coordinators that will come out and help them assess their resources. Just look at their land and see what maybe they have with a fresh set of eyes that they might take for granted, that a lot of people might want to just enjoy looking at the stars or walking through their gardens or petting their animals, that they take those chores every day for granted, but a lot of people would love to have that experience. I want to tell you a quick story that's kind of interesting. We had a farm in southwest Oklahoma and had some tourists come stay, and they were going to stay for 1 week. And the ranch owners helped them do a lot of things while they were there, ride horses, and they did all kinds of stuff. And on the last day before their airplane was supposed to pull out and leave, they asked them at breakfast, was there anything that you didn't get to do that you wanted to do? And they said, could we help build fence one more day? So we take for granted a lot of times on our mundane chores of things that people would enjoy experiencing and actually pay landowners to do. And we'll help them do that. We also provide websites that they can go to and have a lot of resource information. We will help them develop a business plan. We help them with grant money if they need some money to do some of their projects, and we're just eager to help them.
Well, Lori, it's certainly an interesting cultural dynamic, but it's also a big economic impact for much of rural Oklahoma.
It is the heart and soul of rural economic development. When you see all these small communities, people utilizing their land and offering their experiences and their possessions for people to come on and enjoy, and it's also increasing their income, thus producing a better situation economically for these small communities. It's very neat to watch it all develop.
And if someone wants to get more information on this, where can they go?
If they're a producer looking for help, they can go to oklahomaaagritourism.com. If they're a consumer or a tourist that wants to find a fun destination, they can go to travelok.com.
All right. Well, certainly an interesting industry, and Lori saved me a spot on the next Rolling Bus Tour.
Thank you, Rob.